yellow baby. I remember growing up, going to the carnivals. I think it was Hangman Posse then he was part of. I think it was Hangman Posse. Now you'll see this mob, a line of all the sort of soldiers and men, just moving like a train. Chains being popped on the front and fingers flying, and that was it. There was no response to what they're doing. And up front is this little fella, known as Yellow Baby.
If you say that you're the hardest, I want a real interview, then sit down with the hardest. Wash, wash, wash.
And he's got the most vicious piece of work. And he's carrying a knife. And he's doing the work. And you see him on all his fingers. He had 3 rings on one finger. On each of his fingers. It's just gold. And he, at the time he lived on Plate Road by Ecolane. I'm looking around thinking, see this guy here? One day, you're going to try something, you know. I could see before it happened. Because you're a main person there, I know you've heard of the Untouchables. I know we're little compared to the guys you hang around with. But you're little in size, though you may be a year or 2 older than me. But you're little. Not like this. There's no way you're little than me. You can take it with me. You're actually bigger than me on my size. And you're not going to be little than me, take it with me. Anyway, he was really growing up. Make no mistake. He was scared. I didn't fear him. I feared being pricked by a knife. Not the person behind the knife. Anyway, I remember when Bricks and Rec opened up. Remember Bricks and Rec when it opened for the first time? Sort of people would come there and the basketball and the party. They brought that sort of American influence. The big hall and the music playing. Oh, it was like the place to be every day, weekend. Bricks and Rec. I remember he was there, you know, and he made his presence felt. He was robbing people. Drapes up boys on their money. And I see him come over to my twin brother. And I said, I'm watching that, you know. It's like, he's going like he don't know me. He's like, he's not looking at my brother, he's like, he's feeling me out. He's feeling aside, you know. He put his elbow on my brother's shoulder. My brother that's cool. He ain't not doing nothing wrong. I saw it straight with the sign of disrespect. I get tested now. I didn't like it, you know. It's like you're trying to intimidate my brother neatly, unspokenly. But some things are listed in silence, you know, but you can read. Okay, he's like getting familiar now. I was marked him that day. Now I'm training, I'm at Dick Shepherd School. Well, no girlfriend, was into girls, I never had a girlfriend. But I'm training with my girlfriend. 3 times a week doing circuit training. Hickey, oh my gosh, Hickey and the medicine ball. Hickey and Lee. Doing circuit training after Dick Shepherd School. Now, I forgot the football team, which the other baby was a part of. But they would train, come to Dick Shepherd School once a week. On this occasion, he's there playing football in the hall, where I do my circuit training. I thought, son, when you come to Dick Shepherd School, you're on my land, it's my territory. So he's coming through, playing his football. There's some guy that I reckon, yeah, he's in the gang or affiliated with. Now I remember he's a big boy for me in age. You know, back then at school, someone's 1 year older than you, he's a bigger boy to you. Now, he's maybe 5 years younger than you, and he's a bigger man to you. In terms of accomplishments or whatever name.
Yeah.
So he's coming out, I'm by the door, looking through in the hall. Just spectating looking. And he's coming through. Now he's walking towards me. I know he's playing his football and he's hot and sweaty. He's just got his screw face on him. Mistake. His face was frowned looking at me for too long. It was a second too long in my school. So he's looking at me. Before I even open the door, I've opened the door to him. Now I'm walking towards him. Because his eyes not taking his eyes. And I remember he leaning his arm up his shoulder and I'm going to crack up his seat now, you know. All I remember is grabbing his neck. So who are you looking at? You're screwing. Now you see when the football team, these guys are older than me now, you know. But then I've got big arms. I'm training. I grab him. Next thing you know, just on him. I was thundering blows on him. And I think he's shocked now because he's never anticipated. It's like, hold on. This guy's younger than me, throwing blows on me, and I'm yellow baby. So I think he started because of that. You think anyone else in the team comes in the team? I wouldn't mind, you know. At 14, I was lifting my own body weight above my head. My long bar. Clean and jerk, eat after age. I'm squatting weights which man can't squat. I'm in powerlifting. You know? I was a man with a big chest, but see my shoulders and my arms. Yeah, that's where the energy's coming from. The chest don't punch. It gets hit.
Yeah.
You see your shoulders and your arms. That's swinging. I was all about that. Cut. You know? Yeah, they've got to be in a short, sharp treatment. So the following day now, at that school, that news went round like wildfire. What I've done to his ego and his pride. Wow. Well, of course, he was my older brother. So I know now, had an older brother, the repercussion would have been swift.
Yeah.
It would have been deadly for me.
Yeah.
Because there's no way he's going to sleep under that line.
Mm.
You see, raw, totally Faisal. I see him jewelry, I steal. Yeah, Faisal, yeah, Paul, yeah, Ozzy, in Pete's shop, white man on Cold Lane. If it's stolen, it's been sold in. Jewelry, your TV's missing, it's in the shop. It's unknown to me, he's gone to my brother. Tell Faisal, yo, your brother attacked me, blah, 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 blah. My brother looking like, you're talking to your dad, I'm going to take the brothers. You're church boys. What are you talking about? So whatever he's gone to the shop and tell them in the shop that day, I'm walking from Big Shepherd School, walking down to Brixton, because you always be Martin Brixton, pass by the shop, you might get a little pound from your brother, a little 50 pence, you know, you feel good. Mars, bar chips, you feel nice. So I've gone into the hi-fi shop, and my brother Paul, I think it was, like, tell me, Dennis, which one of you had an old face like him? You're the baby. I was me. They burst out laughing. And I thought, what happened? So I explained, I was explaining. They were laughing their heads off. I remember saying, well, this is a bad man. Bad man? Back then, the ego, the pride was on me like, what I'm seeing is a small boy. Physically small. Now, what do you mean bad about him? Anyone can pick up a knife. A baby can pick up a gun. I'm too young to pick up a gun and kill someone. It all takes a finger. You know? But now on a one-to-one, yeah, you got the biggest fight in your heart now.
Mm.
Yeah. Good little scrap. That's what's missing nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't have a good little scrap. And the fun thing about it, we have a good little scrap with someone. After that, you become best of friends. For whatever the issue was, you know where you stand.
Yeah.
Okay, you're stronger than me, fine. But you know what? I respect you. You give a good feeling to take it lying on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah, your hard work keeps you dominate you.